everyone!
Hello everybody, this is Sarah Nova and Isle Ansuz of Art True. And as you can see on our table, we've also got a thing for TYG, or Treat Your Geek. Treat Your Geek is a community that both Sarah Nova and myself are part of. And we thought it only fair just to talk about them for just a couple of moments. As you can see from their flyer, they do honest reviews and chaos content. It is perfect. Monday to Friday, they have a thing called Bants, and it's a very informal chat show of sorts. We like being part of it. Sometimes I'm on there, sometimes Sarah Nova watches it. I always watch it. Depends how awake Sarah Nova is, to be honest. But yeah, you've got the website, treatyourgeek.co.uk. There is loads of reviews and interviews and all sorts of things in there. I seriously suggest that you go check them out. It's not just me that's in their videos, it's Sarah Nova as well. She's just released another one, Swan Princess, I think it was, that you was part of.
Yeah.
There's so lots of random facts about Swan Princess and things like that. Anyway, this is our unboxing stream.
Yep.
We are going to get on with the unboxing.
Yep.
So let's get rid of these bits. Yoink, 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 yoink.
And we have what is potentially our final ever Witch Casket.
Yeah. So those of you that know us, that know me, that know Sarah Nova, you know that I personally have very strong views on subscription boxes. And when I talk about them, even though it's technically Sarah Nova's show and I do a lot of the talking because I'm the loudest and
I'm shy.
I just have a lot to say. I am full of opinions, let's put it that way. Some of them are moderately okay as well. Witch Casket. 70% of the time, for me personally, they have missed the mark due to one or two things in the box, whether it's product quality or using the same sort of wood over and over and over, or the box not hitting the core content for its monthly title. Now, I am a pagan. Before I'm a pagan, I am an occultist. I love to study stuff. That's me at my most basic. I love studying. Not the school type of studying, but, give me a book of spellcraft and I will go through it and pick out the bits that are right and the bits that are wrong and point out all the different types of path that all those different spells came from and why they'd be better for some people and not others. That's my jam. That's what I love doing. And I'll probably do that at some point on stream as well. But I also take exactly the same approach with the subscription boxes. I love seeing what's in there. I genuinely do like seeing what is in these boxes. Not just so I can whine and moan about it, but because I can then go on to educate people better. For me, paganism is all about education. If you are not willing to be educated or you are not willing to educate, you should not be a pagan. Pure and simple for me. But I'm waffling. I'm waffling because I've got a toothache and I've been dousing my gums in clove oil and they tingle. Good old traditional witchcraft. Clove oil for toothaches. Works a charm. Literally.
Old healing remedies.
Yeah. I mean, science has to get it from somewhere. I mean, you see cinnamon and clove mouthwashes for delicate gums in shops. And that's because of the old magic around cloves and cinnamon and how they are cleansing in their own way and how they sting like heck. Anyway, unboxing. We haven't done a drum roll yet. That'll do. Wobbly camera.
Let's open the box.
Okay, so spell script. Now this is a really nice, ye oldie biblical workshop bunch of monks doing their writing font. And it is a better font than what we had last month.
Yep.
When someone says spell script, I imagine script like this in a book. Because I'm an occultist, I've been able to have access to a very wide array of books, most of them rewritten by Christians, because at the time they were the ones who could write, whereas most pagans at the time generally couldn't, Anyway, spell script. That's what this box is all
Pop
about.
that to one side.
So, spell script.
And
I
we'll
already
put
have
this
in my
to
head
one side.
what should be in there. I would imagine there'll be a couple of ink blends, a nice pen of some sort, preferably not a biro with a feather and a crystal on it, but either a fountain pen or a free-running ink pen where you dip it in and then carry on writing. That'd be great. It really would. I'd expect there to be some nice paper. I'd expect there to be a little book on how to write your own whatevers. And I'd expect there to be some kind of incense that allows you to channel communication better, because spell scripture is all about communication and it's all about intent.
Well, shall we see what we got?
Go for it.
We'll start with our usual art print. Now this one's quite dark, so I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up.
Okay. Oh, that is actually a very nice brown and sepia art print. So you've got someone, can't tell if they're masculine or feminine because it is very, very difficult to tell, writing under the moonlight in an old church building. You can tell it's a church because of those windows. Very churchy windows. Then on the back you've got your standard manifestations. You know what? I like that. I'd like it if it was a little bit clearer. If it was a proper black and white rather than this kind of sepia tone. But I still like it.
Yep, it's quite cool.
It does the job.
Next up we have Spell Script Happiness Charm Envelope Kit.
Oh, okay, that doesn't make sense to me. I guess it's a happiness charm envelope kit with the word spell script just slapped on it. Got my trusty little knife.
Let's see what's in here. We have a wax seal sticker,
Interesting.
a baggie of something,
Yep. Let's get all these nice and centered. An envelope. Oh, another art print. That's a very... See, that would have been a great one. That would have been a great art print to have at the start of the box. And that is everything in this envelope.
Okay. Handwriting spell helps to infuse it with your intention and can add extra power to your magic. Here is a beautiful written charm to help you attract joy. You'll need charm envelope.
Okay.
That one.
That one. Yep.
Piece of paper.
Check.
Marigold petals.
That's
Check.
what's in there.
Wax seal.
Check.
Pen or pencil, not included.
Mm-hmm.
Note down on the paper as follows. Light and joy rise like the moon. Happiness shall be here soon. I call good energy to appear. Negativity shall disappear. Sprinkle the paper with the marigold petals working towards you. Then fold the paper towards you and place it in the envelope. Use the wax seal to seal your intention in place, keeping this charm in your home to attract joy.
Okay, so it is a simple spell that they ask you to write down and put in the envelope and keep around. That's it. Now, that's pretty straightforward, to be honest. If this is real, I just want to check something. Yeah, that is wax, not just plastic, I think. Although that might be plastic. Because we do a lot of wax stamps ourselves. I'll tell you what, I can never get at that shape. Ever. So I think that might be a printed plastic one. I'm not sure. Does it say whether it's wax or just a wax seal?
There's wax seal.
Okay. Be interesting to see someone else's box to see what it's like. I'll turn that art print around. See, this is the art print I really like as well. If they'd have led with that, would have been fantastic to start off the box. But you know what? As I wouldn't call it a charm. I mean, it is because it's a written spell, and a spell is a charm because you are making a thing, and the thing is the charm at the end of the day. Yeah, this is all right. I'm not a fan of rhyming couplets. Everybody knows that. But you know what? It's still okay. Just straighten up something up there. That's it. Okay. That side needs to be pulled out quite a bit. That's it, perfect. It's now come off. That's all right, that's fine. Anyway, so there's us faffing about with the background. It's the content we're here for.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with this. I can see someone figuring out how to do this spell, and it'd be nice if they was to give you the bits to do it a couple of 3 times rather than just the once.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I found with the Witch Casket kits. They only let you do it once every single time. So you then have to go out and source all the different herbs and things like that. You know? But yeah, I mean, this is okay.
It's a cute kit.
Yeah. I very much like the art print. I'd probably have that up on the frame in the wall, or in a frame on the wall even. Yeah, nice parchment, nice paper. Yeah. Okay, what we got next?
We have a scroll.
Okay. Turn it up the other way, that's it. Okay. Oh, that's printed on very solidly. So, first of all, I always like the paper they put this on, you know. It's exactly the same paper as that was in the last kit as well. And this one is significantly easier to read than last month's. So kudos to them for that. Magical petitions. There's great power in the written word. As you are noting something down intentionally, petitions are written requests, wishes, or desires. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Take a piece of paper, note down on it a line describing your desire. Be very specific about what you want. Yeah, the genie's wish, you've got to be really careful, that sort of thing. See, what I would have liked to have seen in this is a little discussion about the classical genie's wish, the warnings with magic. It's great telling you to write stuff down, but you've got to know about the negative aspects as well.
And the loopholes.
And especially the loopholes. Everyone knows that Jinn and Fae are very tricky things. Anyone that you make any sort of bargain with in the supernatural world will attempt to twist it because they do not operate on the same morality network we as humans operate on. And that's something that is always forgotten, always, by people that have to learn the very hard way. This is a little bit lacking in information, but there's a lot of nice artwork on there. Yeah, it's very similar to the kit, just a bit more descriptive.
Yep.
I'm going to let go of that. Yoink. I'm going to roll that up while Sarah digs out the next thing.
Oh, there's lots of things.
Yeah. Let's go for the very top box there.
This is a magical rosewood dip pen.
Okay. Now, I often have an issue with the wood that Witch Casket use. I have made no bones about it whatsoever. I will talk about it until the cows come home.
That's quite nice.
Yeah. So for those that don't know, dip pens are very similar to fountain pens. They will hold a very small amount of ink in their nib, and you have to keep redipping every so often. It can lead to very messy writing, though, if you're not careful. Now, this wood is rosewood, I believe, as opposed to the acacia or the other dark wood that they use. Sapio. You know, this is a nice wood. Yep. This is what I would expect in a kit like this. I'm hoping that there is some dry ink blends as well. I think we've had something like that with someone in the past. So it'd be nice to see that sort of thing again. Yeah, it's a nice pen.
Yeah.
Doubles down as a wand.
Yeah, I can write with that.
Yeah, I couldn't.
We had to write with fountain pens ever since year 2 of primary school.
Yeah, we was allowed crayons if I was lucky.
Now we have a bewitching book stand.
Okay.
See if I can get into this.
Do you want me to open it?
Yes, please.
Okay, it should be just a simple crossover one. Yep. That's it. Sorted. There you go, and then you'd have your book in there like that, with the pages wedged open. I don't have any books close to hand right now.
I thought it'd be like that with the book. Flat
No.
open like that.
Nope. Because you've got the arms there that hold the book open. So yeah. Also, you got the writing on this thing just there that shows you that it goes that way up.
Okay.
In fact, just like that.
Okay.
So then when you have it open, it means that the pages aren't going to fold back over on themselves. So yeah, there you go.
Cool.
It's a wood stand. It's made from that wood that I really hate. Yeah. There are ways they could have finished that nicer.
Yep.
They could have put a couple of little felt stoppers on the bottom of it, just to stop it moving around.
And the wood is 2 different tones.
Now, when you move it, it catches the light. It changes. That's some of the problem with that wood. Also, so we're moving it around on this fabric bottom. It is catching the fabric and dragging it around, which means it will end up damaging your books.
Ooh.
Because that will cut into the spine just there. You know? But, yeah, you know what? It is a book stand.
Yep.
This is something I expected. So,
And it's quite cute.
yeah. Well, that's your interpretation of it. It is an alright item, I would say. We're not doing too bad by my estimations.
Yep. Ritual sheets.
Okay, so this is the paper. Okay. There's a very nice envelope, very well printed on. And then you've got 3 different types there. I have seen each of those online on various image deposit sites because I've used them for our game Vampire Invictus in the past as well. When we've done our yearly crew shout or prize schemes, I've used each of those.
Oh.
Yep. So these images are available on the interwebs for free. They are not an exclusive. They are just bundled together by Witch Casket on this very nice paper.
Yep. It was a little disappointing.
There's only 3 of them as well. 5 would have been a nicer number, to be honest. But yeah, just show there is just those 3 in there, and that's it. Okay, what we got next?
We've got something that looks rather nice.
Oh.
We have a notebook.
Oh. Is that embossed leather or just embossed card?
This is embossed vegan leather card.
Okay, yeah.
Because they never do proper leather.
No. Yep, that's very nice. Pages are with that picture.
Yep.
Which is not one of the bits of paper that they gave you. It's the same image all the way through as well. Yeah, that's actually really pretty.
Yep.
Can't argue with that item at all.
Nope. Nice little book of shadows.
Yep. I just wish they wouldn't slap their name on it all the time. Okay, next thing.
Cedarwood leaf cleansing and banishing kit.
Okay, why is that in a writing set? What is it to do with writing magic?
Because you write anything that weighs heavily on your mind on the leaf.
Right, okay.
Your nose, write it on the leaf ones.
Gotcha. Okay, yep. I understand now.
We have a card,
Holding everything together, yep.
a pencil, and some leaves made out of cedar bark.
I understand now. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that is paper thin. Absolutely paper thin. So you use covering it up there.
My apologies.
You've got a couple others in there at the bottom as well.
It's just one there.
Yeah. So you get 6 leaves in there. Harness the cleansing energies of cedarwood by burning these leaves to sweep away negativity and lingering stagnant energy. Cedar does have very nice fragrant wood, but to make it smoke properly, you'd have to kind of write your thing on there and then roll it very carefully.
Yeah.
Which would then fragment those leaves is the issue. So yeah. Yeah. You know what? That's not a bad little thing.
No.
I can understand the reasoning behind everything on there.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well done to Witch Casket for that one. Not very often I say that, folks. Okay, what we got next? Once I clear all this out.
Magical multi-page bookmark.
Oh, it better not be just some bloody coloured notepads or note-its. No, it's not. It's ribbon. Okay.
With a pentacle on one side.
Yep.
You might not be able to see it because it's quite dark, and a book on the other.
Okay, let's get that there. No, that's just embossed into the veg tan leather. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different page markers. Something like that is really useful for those really large, like the double A, or is it A3? An A3 sized book of shadows. That sort of thing. Really good for that if you want to mark multiple pages all at once. It'd be useless for smaller books because it'd just trail everywhere and then get caught up on things and then you'd lose your page. It's not just ribbon either. They think, oh no, it's a better quality ribbon than what we've had from them in the past. Yeah, that's okay.
Yep, that's cool.
Yeah, it does what it's meant to do. Hopefully.
Final item. Binks Black Ink.
Okay, so Binks is the cat from
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus, yep.
If you can.
Yep.
I don't have proper nails at the moment because I've just taken long ones off.
Okay, there we go. That is a very black ink. There is no other writing on the box at all. Yeah, it's black ink with a Binks Black Ink sticker on it.
Yep.
Yeah, black ink. What can you say? It'd be very good for the pen that they gave you.
Yep. I'm not going to open that because it will go everywhere.
Yeah. You know what they've missed out here as an opportunity? If it's nothing else in the box?
Just styrofoam wormies.
Okay. So they could have had a clear your intention or clear your mind for intentions incense for starters. But they could have had a little desk set made from that wood that I don't like instead of the book stand.
Yeah.
That way you're able to put your ink on it, your pen in front, and then something else.
A space for your book.
Yeah, a space for your book or something, you know. an A4 sized plaque of wood, raised up a little bit with a couple of felt markers on the back. That would have been really nice. That's the sort of thing I would have expected from this set. But it's not here. So, right, we're going to go through each item, packing them back into the box with the Witch Casket spell script, January 2026.
There's the message from Deb and Ella.
Okay, we've got some very gorgeous art there. That is really nice. Then you've got your standard monthly message from the mother-daughter team that run Witch Casket.
Then we're on to the items.
Yep. Okay, what we got?
We have magical multi-page bookmark.
A nice little bookmark. I'd pay $5 for that.
Yep. $5 easily.
Yeah. Just because it's a bookmark and that's what you pay for a bookmark.
Possibly up to $7.50.
If the embossing on it was gilt-filled or gold-filled or a metallic paint that was done really well, then yeah, $7.50 to a tenner. Not a problem. Okay. Yep.
Spell script book.
This one?
Yep.
That's a very nice, pretty notepad. Because of the cover, you're looking $7.50 to £10 for it.
Yep.
Again, it's a very pretty cover. If I was to see that in my local witch shop, of which we have none, I would go, oh yeah, Sarah Nova would like that. I'd buy that as a little present for her.
Yep.
Along with a cake.
I know that I like cake.
Yep. And you like books.
Yep. Bewitching book stand.
Okay, yep, the little X-shaped hooky book stand. You're looking at a tenner for that.
Made from sapio wood.
Yeah, the wood I really don't like. It was catching on this stuff
Yeah.
straight away. You know, and it really shouldn't at all.
There.
So we've got £25 so far.
Yeah.
So we've almost covered the cost of the box with those bits.
Magical rosewood dip pen.
Right, pens can be very expensive. We was at a Renaissance fair last year, Fancy Forest,
Yep.
where Sarah Nova bought a new pen. That was a year before, in fact.
Yeah.
And the guy had so many amazing handmade pens.
Yep.
And they were not cheap at all.
No.
From your basic dip pens through to biro infills and replacements and things like that.
And I got myself a lovely fountain pen.
You did. So for something like this, because it's decent wood and it's decent quality, you're looking at 15 to 20 quid.
Yeah.
Without, I'm going to say 20 quid.
Yeah.
You know. So we have now more than covered the cost of the box, folks.
Yep.
Okay, what we got next?
Binks black ink.
Okay, a little bottle of ink like that, $7.50 to a tenner.
Yep.
Because it's proper ink, hopefully.
Yep.
Does it say what it's made from there?
Just that it's ink.
Okay, that's a shame. Okay, because there are certain incantations that should be written with certain types of ink, like octopus ink, for example.
Or squid ink.
Yeah. Next thing.
Bear with me, got to turn the page.
Yep.
Cedarwood leaf cleansing and banishing kit.
Okay, now this, if it was done in a nice little presentation box, similar to the pen sort of thing, with more of those little leaves in there, and a little lighter of some sort, or a little book of matches, would be fantastic.
Yep.
But you got 6 or 7 leaves in there, 6 leaves,
Yep.
and a pencil from IKEA. It's not from IKEA, but one of those little 4-inch pencils. I would personally struggle to pay more than £5 for it.
I think a £5 is a safe bet for that one.
Yeah, it's probably going to be about a tenner though.
Yeah.
So we've more than covered the cost of this box, folks.
Yeah.
Okay, what we got next?
Spell script happiness charm envelope.
Okay. The little write your own spell thing. 5 to 7.50. You know, it's their standard price. It's not a bad little kit, I won't lie. You know? Yeah. Okay, next
Their
thing.
kits usually sell for 12.
Oof. I could not justify that at all.
But this is still quite a neat one.
Now, if they had 2 or 3 uses for their kits,
Yeah.
I would happily pay 12, 15 quid.
Yeah.
But they're one-shots.
Ritual sheets.
Okay, there is only 3 A5 sheets in there. Very nice artwork that I have seen elsewhere online. Quite disappointed with it. I would expect a lot more than just 3 sheets, to be honest. I really would.
At least 5.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're okay.
Yeah.
For 3 sheets, you're looking at 2 quid.
Yeah.
If you go and buy your local art and craft store in their local book or book scrapping section, a couple of quid for that, tops.
Yeah.
Okay, scroll.
Yep.
Absolutely devoid of useful information. Very similar to the ritual kit. But yeah, it would have been nice to have seen a different scroll in this one.
Or at least one that educated you a bit better.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, what would have been good? The make your own sigil thing.
That'd been cool.
So an A4 sheet of that with then a bunch of the ritual paper, about half size.
Yeah.
So you can draw your own personal sigils. That would have been
That'd
amazing.
be cool.
That would have been really cool. Yep.
And for the final item, the spell script magical monthly manifestations art print.
Yeah. Very cool art print. Very sepia. I like it. Difficult to see what's on there, but still very cool.
Yep.
Couple of quid, as usual.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on that one? I mean, so this is potentially Sarah Nova's last Witch Casket.
I think it was good, but not good enough for me to resubscribe.
Yeah. I mean, over the years, let's face it, it has been years we've been doing this.
About 3 or 4.
Yeah, for the videos. I look in the corner and you've got a massive pile of boxes. I look at the shelves. Your shelves are absolutely filled with things.
Yep.
But it's all decorative. Very little of it is real use.
Yeah.
Witch Casket, I'm going to be honest, is great if you're new to witchcraft. If you don't have the knowledge, you don't know about certain things, it's fantastic. I cannot fault Witch Casket on that level, but I would have loved it if those were given more information. We know that with Witch Box, the information you get in there's tons of information. You know, their book is half descriptions of the items, half information about how to use those items in other ways, and then the other half of the book, which is like 3 halves, which is more than one, that's a whole lot of info. It's just additional random info that they just give you for free.
Yep.
I would have loved to have seen. Now, Witch Box went up for sale last year, and another company purchased them. I would have kind of loved to have seen Witch Casket buy out Witch Box and change up how they both work a little bit. But yeah, so spell script, January 2026. Final thoughts.
It's a good box, but it just needs a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, the write your own sigils would have been great. That would have been fantastic. Or the little desk tidy for your ink and your pen would have been fantastic. That would have sold this box for me. Are you going to carry on subscribing to Witch Casket? You know what they've got coming out next month?
No.
They've already released the title for it. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. And I worry that you're going to have FOMO, the fear of missing out when you see it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Now, Witch Casket, over the last few weeks, have posted up pictures of past Witch Casket box collections. And they made it look all very pretty and all very ornamental to try and get people to buy their products, which is fair. It's advertising. It's what you expect. Yeah, I think you will struggle with Witch Casket for FOMO, the fear of missing out. That, I think, is how Witch Casket will get you.
It is now that you've mentioned it.
Because I am a terrible, terrible person. And on that bombshell, folks, thank you very much for watching. I've been Isle Ansuz of Art True.
I've been Sarah Nova, also of Art True.
We're part of Art True, who are kind of affiliated with Treat You Geek. Please go give them a check out. They don't sponsor us. They're just our friends. We love them.
Yep.
So yeah, bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.